Ever wondered where the gasoline that fuels your car originates from? It's a common item we interact with almost on a daily basis. Yet its origin and production process remains a mystery to many. Gasoline, a primary fuel source for our vehicles, stems from a substance you might have heard of: crude oil. This black gold, buried deep beneath the Earth's surface, undergoes an intricate journey before it reaches your car's gas tank. From extraction to refinement, and finally distribution, the process is both complex and intriguing. The journey of gasoline production is not just a process, but a story of transformation, taking us from the depths of the earth to the open roads. Today, we're embarking on an exploration of this fascinating process, breaking down each step to give you a clear understanding of how that trusty fuel in your car's tank comes to be. Now let's delve deeper into the first step of this fascinating process. Crude oil, a naturally occurring fossil fuel, forms the basis of gasoline. But what is it, and where does it come from? Let's dive in. Crude oil is a complex mixture of hydrocarbons, formed from the remains of ancient marine plants and animals that lived millions of years ago. It's found deep within the earth, trapped in layers of rock. The extraction of this black gold is a fascinating process. It starts with geologists locating the oil deposits. Once an oil reservoir is discovered, a drilling rig is set up to bore a hole down to the deposit. The oil, under high pressure, forces its way up the well and is collected at the surface. This raw crude oil isn't ready to be used as fuel yet. It contains a mixture of different hydrocarbons, some of which are useful for making gasoline, while others aren't. Once extracted, crude oil needs to undergo a process called fractional distillation. Fractional distillation might sound like a mouthful, but it's a simple process that separates crude oil into usable components. It's sort of like making a cocktail, only this time our ingredients are the different hydrocarbons found in crude oil. Now imagine a tall cylindrical tower. That's our distillation column. We heat the crude oil and pump it into the bottom of this tower. The heat causes the oil to vaporize, and these vapors rise up the column. As they ascend, the temperature gradually decreases. Here's where the magic happens. Different hydrocarbons have different boiling points. So, as the temperature drops, certain hydrocarbons start to condense back into a liquid form. These liquids are collected at different levels of the tower, which we call trays. The heaviest hydrocarbons with the highest boiling points condense near the bottom. These become heavy residues like bitumen, used for road surfacing and roofing. As we move up the tower, we collect diesel, then jet fuel, and so on. Now, somewhere around the middle of the tower, where the temperature is approximately 150 degrees Celsius, we collect a liquid that condenses at just the right point. You guessed it, that's our gasoline. It's a light, volatile liquid that's perfect for powering internal combustion engines. But here's the thing, this gasoline straight out of the distillation column is not quite ready to be poured into your car's fuel tank. It's a mix of different hydrocarbons, some of which can cause engine knocking, while others might not burn efficiently. So the gasoline needs some fine-tuning. It's sent off to another part of the refinery, where it's blended with additives and other components. This process enhances its properties, making it cleaner burning, more efficient, and better for your car's engine. After the distillation process, we have gasoline. However, it still needs some fine-tuning. In the next scene, we'll dive into how this fine-tuning takes place, turning raw gasoline into the high-quality fuel that powers your drive. Gasoline blending is the final step that takes our distillate and turns it into the gasoline your car uses. Now, you may be wondering, why do we need to blend gasoline? Well, to create the perfect cocktail of fuel, we need to consider a variety of factors. Factors like the type of vehicle, the climate, and even the season. Yes, your car's fuel needs change with the weather, so let's dive into the art of gasoline blending. It begins with the base fuel, what we got from our distillate. To this we add a range of different additives. Each of these additives brings something unique to the table, enhancing the fuel's performance, improving its environmental footprint, or boosting its storage life. One of the most common additives is ethanol. Ethanol is a biofuel usually made from corn or sugar cane. It's added to gasoline to reduce carbon monoxide and other harmful emissions, making our fuel a little bit greener. In fact, many of you might be familiar with E10, E15, or E85 fuels. The E stands for ethanol, and the number represents the percentage of ethanol in the blend. Next up, we have detergents. Just like the detergent you use to clean your dishes, fuel detergents help keep your car's engine sparkling clean. They prevent the buildup of gunk and grime, ensuring your engine runs smoothly for longer. Then there are antioxidants. No, these aren't for your car's skincare routine. In gasoline, antioxidants prevent the formation of gum-like substances that can clog up your engine. They're like the fuel's bodyguards, protecting it from harmful reactions. Finally, we have anti-knock agents. These additives help to control the rate at which gasoline burns, preventing knocking or pinging sounds in your engine. The most common anti-knock agent is lead, but due to environmental concerns, it's being phased out in favor of safer alternatives. All these ingredients are carefully mixed together in precise quantities to create the perfect blend of gasoline, tailored to meet specific performance standards. And that's it. That's how we fine-tune the fuel that powers your car. And there you have it, from the earth to your engine, that's how gasoline is made. So now you know the journey gasoline takes from extraction to ignition. It's quite a fascinating process, isn't it? It starts with crude oil, a complex mixture of different hydrocarbons, which is then separated into distinct fractions through the process of fractional distillation. These fractions are then blended to create the gasoline we use in our cars. But did you know that the gasoline you use today is much cleaner than the gasoline produced in the past? Thanks to advancements in technology and strict environmental regulations, most of the harmful pollutants have been removed from gasoline, making it less harmful to the environment and our health. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share it with your friends. And remember to subscribe for more fascinating insights into everyday things. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.